Once upon a time, there was a young boy who lived in a peaceful little town. Every summer, he eagerly looked forward to visiting his grandfather, who lived in a small countryside village. His grandfather wasn't just a kind old man. He was known for his wisdom, and people often came to him for advice. One summer, during the school holidays, the boy went to stay with his grandfather. They spent every day together, walking through the fields, fishing by the river, and talking about life. One afternoon, as they sat under the shade of a big tree in the backyard, the boy looked at his grandfather and said, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be a successful man. Can you teach me how to be successful?" The old man smiled gently and said, "I will show you, my boy, but you'll need some patience to understand." The boy nodded eagerly, ready to learn. The next day, the grandfather took him to a nearby nursery. They walked through rows of plants and flowers until the old man chose 2 small saplings. He bought them and brought them home. Back at the house, the grandfather planted 1 sapling in a small pot and placed it inside the house near the window where it was safe from rain, storms, or animals. Then he planted the other sapling outside in the open ground where it would face the natural elements: sunlight, rain, wind, and even animals. After planting both, the grandfather turned to the boy and asked, "Which of these 2 plants do you think will grow better?" The boy thought for a moment and replied confidently, "The plant inside the house will grow better because it's safe. The one outside is in danger. It might not survive the storms or the animals." The grandfather smiled but didn't say anything. "Let's wait and see," he said. The summer holidays ended, and the boy returned to his town. Years went by, and life continued. 4 years later, when the boy was a teenager, he returned to visit his grandfather again. This time, he was more curious about life, filled with ambition and questions. As soon as he saw his grandfather, he said, "Grandpa, 4 years ago, I asked you how to be successful, but you never gave me an answer. This time, you have to tell me." The grandfather chuckled and said, "I didn't answer you then because I wanted you to see something first. Come with me." He led the boy to the 2 plants they had planted years ago. First, they went inside the house to look at the plant in the pot. It had grown, but only a little. It was still small, and its thin branches looked weak and fragile. Then the grandfather took him outside to the spot where they had planted the other sapling. The boy's eyes widened in amazement. The tiny sapling had grown into a giant tree. Its roots were deep in the ground, and its branches stretched wide, providing shade to people and shelter to birds. The grandfather turned to the boy and asked, "Now tell me, which plant grew more?" "Which one is stronger and more successful?" The boy replied, "The one outside." "But how is that possible, Grandpa? It faced so many dangers, yet it grew into such a big and strong tree." The old man smiled and said, "That's the lesson, my boy. The plant outside had to face storms, heavy rain, and scorching sunlight. It even had to survive animals trying to eat its leaves. But each of these challenges made it stronger. Its roots grew deep to hold it firmly during storms. Its branches stretched wide to find sunlight. Every challenge it faced helped it grow." He paused and then pointed to the plant inside the house. This plant, on the other hand, was protected from everything. It never faced any struggles. But because it didn't struggle, it didn't grow much. Its roots are shallow, and it's too weak to survive even a small storm. The boy stood silently, thinking about what his grandfather had said. The old man placed a hand on his shoulder and continued, "My son, life is no different. If you want to grow strong and successful, you must face challenges. Challenges may seem like obstacles, but they are opportunities in disguise that come to make you stronger. Just like the tree that grew stronger with every storm, we too grow stronger with every challenge we face. When you face problems in life, don't run from them. Don't see them as roadblocks. Instead, See them as stepping stones that will take you closer to your goals. Every storm in your life is there to teach you something. Every failure is a lesson. And every difficulty is making you wiser and shaping you into the person you are meant to become. If you avoid challenges and choose comfort, you might remain safe, but you won't grow. Remember, the strongest people aren't those who avoid struggles, but those who embrace them, learn from them, and keep moving forward. The boy nodded, taking a deep breath as he stared at the tree. He realized that every time he had faced difficulties, he had grown as a person. Grandpa's story opened his eyes to a new perspective. He understood that storms in life were not meant to break him, but to build him into someone stronger and more capable. So, my friends, this story teaches us an important lesson. The more we face and overcome challenges, the more resilient and capable we become. Life's journey is not always easy. There will be moments when you feel discouraged, when you want to give up. But remember, these are temporary setbacks. Every storm you endure adds to your strength. So, the next time life throws a challenge your way, don't give up. Use it as an opportunity to grow, to build your resilience, and to prepare for even greater achievements. If this story inspired you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more motivational stories like this one. Together, let's grow stronger, face life's challenges, and create a brighter future. Remember, life's struggles have a hidden purpose. They are not there to stop you. They are there to build you. So embrace them, learn from them, and never give up on your dreams. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.